child. See if the live is finally gonna work this time. Can y'all see me? Because this clock app in particular is a mess.com, .net, .org, .gov. You can see me? Okay. Let me tell you something. I have been trying to start this live on this clock app for quite some time. And when I tell you, it has not been doing the things. It has not been doing the things. Let me get my incense ready. Hey everybody. All right. I'm happy that you can see me. Okay. Let me tell you something. If you are doing readings of any kind, any type of spiritual work, honey, and you don't got your smoke bowl going, you don't got your herbs going, I have questions. We got to keep the spiritual hygiene up. I'll put it here. All right, everybody. Yes, hi, Alafia. Yeah, Dania, Alafia. Hi, Summer. Yes, hi, the real Miss Vaughn. Hello. Hi, Kay. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Jax. Hey, Lakia. Greetings. So, this rising, I was going to do another type of reading today, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow. But today, we have spirit guide readings. Spirit guide readings. I did this last week, and some people was upset because they said, Darcell, I wanted to get on the list. And I said, well, better luck next time. But now we are here at the next time point for these readings. I hope everyone is well today. I hope you got some nourishment. I hope you ate something good today or drank something good today, tea or smoothie or whatever. And I know that everything is going to work out exactly how it's supposed to work out in the way that it needs to. Okay? And we are already beginning. We have Kenyetta, who's on the list. Gotcha. Let me put on my do not disturb, y'all. But let me explain this before we let me explain this before we get started. Hi everybody. Hey Megan. So what is a spirit guide? A spirit guide is a spirit, an energy. Could be an ancestor, could not be an ancestor. It is an energy that is working closely with you and guiding you, right? Guiding you as in working with your intuition, giving you intuitive hints, tapping you on your shoulder, helping you, protecting you, so forth and so on, right? So spirit guides are not necessarily ancestors in the sense that they could be people that you have no contact with your lineage, period. But their sole purpose, literally soul, S-O-L-E, and soul, S-O-U-L, is to help you with this. Okay? So we're going to get started. We have Kenyetta first, and then we have Dania. Hey, we got Dania next. All right. And so I have room for 8 more people on my list. So if you would like to be in that number when the Saints go marching in, I suggest you go ahead and do that. All right. Just a quick overview as to what we're going to be looking at. We're going to first look at what are the attributes or characteristics of the spirit guide, what it is that they help you with, their aura, and or the symbols connected to them, and of course a message that they have for you. All right, are we good and clear about that? And as a matter of fact, let me see. Never mind. I don't know how to do what I thought I was going to do. Anyway, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. The Cash App is there on the screen. On the clock app is right there. It is the Inner Lighthouse. On my YT is right here. I hope I'm putting the right side. Yeah. All right. That's me, Key. This is divine timing. Okay, I got you, Kay. I got you. So first we got Kay. Let me say my prayers here, and we will begin. All right, Kay. Okay. I'm driving, so if I don't respond when you get to me, I'm watching. Okay, no problem. And I'm also streaming on YouTube. So if you want to watch it or catch it again, you can come over to YouTube. Okay. And catch the playback. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, Kay. First of all, I want to say, while I was doing my prayers, they kept showing me these crosses, all right? And they showed me this older Black woman in white, all right? So this gives me the sense that this particular spirit guide for you is either a grandmother or a great-grandmother, but who love the Lord. They love the Lord who heard their cry. All right, but let's go. Let's look a little bit further here to some of their attributes here. This particular spirit guide. Let's see some of the attributes here. Okay, so this particular spirit guide was someone very much so, and I just looked at her picture before you said that. Okay, well, ta-da! Okay, this particular spirit guide, right, who we the grandmother, was someone who was very investigative, right? She did not take nothing for face value. All right, she is definitely an energy, or was an energy in her walking life, that was like, listen, we're gonna investigate this stuff. They're gonna, even if they trust you, listen, they're gonna still ask you questions. Okay, very investigative, and also was very finicky about the people they had around them, right? Was not a type of person that is, if there's room on the list, I'll be very much grateful. Yeah, there is room. There's room on the list. Very much a person who was very like, all monkeys can't hang on the same branch, period. Okay. Very much so that. And also someone who didn't do well with staying stuck on the past, right? They were always about moving forward and letting bygones be bygones. Okay. So I need to say that. And so with that being said, this particular energy for you helps you in those same ways. She is very protective of you and typically reveals to you that niggling feeling, honey, that tingle in the stomach when you are connected to somebody who may not be working for your wellness, who keeps giving you these bad sensations, bad feelings. It is this particular spirit guide that's tapping you on your shoulder, being like, get it together. Get it together. Okay? Pay attention. This person is not it, right? It's not right. So when you get those sensations and those feelings about people where it's like, there's something about you that's off, it is this particular spirit guide that's doing that. All right? As well as they are not in favor of you being stuck in the past, in past relationships, in past of what I wish I would have done, should have did, so forth and so on. At that particular time, they're not interested in that. They're very much about what is it that you can do today, and that's the only thing you can worry about. All right. So she also is helping you to stay very present. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at the energy or the colors that we can find in her aura. Okay. Okay. Was very interesting. Literally, we have the color white, but we also have the color red. All right. And so this also can be because, when we talk about red, red is a very powerful energy, and it's also a very passionate energy, right? So this is someone, the reason why this in her energy is because that's what she gives. She's very passionate, sometimes can even be intense, okay, emotionally intense, but very powerful. And I also find it very interesting, honey, that it's all this red here, and you know that the blood still works, okay? All right. So white and red, okay? And so you can also find this if you're wanting to put something up for her on your altar, red roses, right? Red fruits, red, anything red velvet cake, things of that nature. Okay. Yeah. Red. Now let's look and see what message that she has for you, Kay. What message do you have for Kay? Okay, so here we go. You have a couple of things that she wants you to know here. Number one, we have a card that comes out here that is, you are not alone, right? And so while you have had people that have hurt you in the past or have proven to be untrustworthy, she is letting you know that that does not mean that you have to become a loner now, right? That doesn't mean that you have to be just so, like locked down and shut down. That's not what that is. What it is that we get better about connecting with people that actually helps and is a part of our wellness and is well for us, period, right? And it is our discernment that we must listen closer to be able to decipher that, right? Anytime you feel that there is something wrong, there is something wrong. Be it that the person is untrustworthy or there is something in you that you need to correct. But what you can't do is bypass that feeling, right? But the answer is not isolation. That is not the answer. Iyanla Van Zant says it best. You cannot be left alone in your head without adult supervision. Okay? Got you. And also, we got the golden children, which shows up here, which means that working with her and through your own personal work, there were abilities and natural things that you were adept to and excellent at from a child. From a child that your grandmother probably witnessed, that she wants you to tap back into. She wants you to explore and bring back that child wonder to your life. Do some things, be okay with having fun. Everything does not have to be so adult and serious, you know? So take a breath. Go in color, child. Go to an arcade. Do something fun. Fun and childish in nature. So you can tap into that inner child work and that inner child energy. And to assist you with that, you want to work with the sacral chakra. Okay? All right, Kay. Thank you. That's real. And okay, I'm listening, LOL. Understood. Thank you so much, Kay. I love that. Come on, grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands. You always picking up on my Capricornness. See? Because all this, all work and no play. It makes Kay a dull person. We don't want to be dull. Okay, Kay? Okay, Kay? All right. I have Iadania. And this is my list so far. I have Iadania, I have Justina, I have Robin, I have Megan, I have Katrina. Katrina, I'm glad you popped up here because I got to send you an email. I have to send you an email. All right. Okay, another Capricorn here. Uh-oh, Robin. So Robin's going to terrorize me too. Okay. Iadania, here we go. Oh, Lord. Every time it's one of y'all, I have to really get prepared because all my highly spiritual folks be taking me through it. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, child. All right. Trying to be gentle. Crazy. Before she passed, she kept telling me I was always a great caretaker. Come on now. Tap into those things. Okay. All right. Let me say my prayer, Dania, and I will go ahead and tap in. Okay. Good God Almighty. Okay. Yeah. There is a host of singing women by the shore. When I say it is a host of singing women, it is a host of singing women in different African dialects, but they are specifically by the water. All right. And they are in different colors. Okay. And these colors seem to represent either different nations or different tribes, but they are singing at the shore. It's always some stuff here when I have these types of folks here. Okay. They're singing at the shore. Okay. And so this gives me the sense that sometimes, especially when you are doing your channeling, you have this overtaking of energy. Okay, when you're doing your channeling, your readings, all of the spiritual work, it's an overtaking or a rush of energy, right? It is because you have a host. I keep it is a host of these women, and they're all singing. They're all singing. And it gives me the sense that they are all singing different songs, but each song is for a specific move of energy. Okay, it's always some extra stuff going on here. Let me ask if we can get one. So can we just focus on one? Okay, so there's one in particular here who is a spirit guide for you, and she keeps showing me her weaving baskets. Okay, she's like weaving these baskets, but this type of layering thing is also seemingly to be used for making quilts. All right, or knitting, or making blankets and things. But she is showing me that there is some type of sacredness as it pertains to baskets, right? Weaving. I don't know if this is wicker, but it's weaving. She's weaving these baskets, okay? But there was something here that is it's sacred. It is a sacred thing, like these different baskets or these different things that she would make by way of weaving has some sacredness to it. All right. And so there's a metaphor here about layering these different things together. But there is a practice, there is a specific weaving practice as to how you weave either different materials together. But she knew how to do that. But there's a metaphor between her weaving these baskets with these different materials, as well as it is with what it is that you do in your life. Okay. This layering, but the thing is that even though it's layered and it may be interlaced with different materials, the basket still supports the things that it's supposed to support. Okay, let's look at this. Let me see if I could pull some more attributes and or what it is that she helps you with in particular. OMG, child. Okay. Okay, so I understood that so clearly. Got it. All right. Now, what's very interesting is she's helping you, and this is how I know it's true. Note, I'm with you in driving. Got you. It's okay. Um, we have the gumbo pot that comes out here. And when the gumbo pot comes out here, this is talking about diversity, right? And so she is helping you to bring forth diversity in your practice. And I'm screaming because it's just hit me. It just hit me what that is for you. And you know what that is. Okay? Gumbo, the gumbo pot. All right. So she is helping you to do this, right? And also a confirmation for you to do this. Okay. But to study, it's something, again, weaving, how to weave different textiles or different textures together. And that right there is going to help give you insight as to how to accomplish what you're doing, as well as to have ancestral validity for you doing that. Okay. She also helps you with clair audience. Okay. I don't know if that's how you experience spirit, but she helps you with your clair audience, right? For you to hear sounds, speaking, or music or songs. All right. It's almost, I keep hearing like keeping your ear to the wind. You know what I'm saying? To the wind, to the music that blows through the wind. All right. She also helps you, all of them, audience, dominant. Got you. Got you. Okay. No, it's not too late, y'all. It's not too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 4 more spots available. So that's that. Now, in addition to that, she also helps you with your children, okay? Because there is, again, a metaphor here with the intricacies of having to layer and weave and figure out which textures and which approaches work best, right? For the specific child or for the specific thing that you're creating or birthing, okay? But she helps you with your children and also with your creativity. All right? Let's get some colors here that is in her particular aura. Oh, and as I don't think I told Kay this, but when I'm giving y'all these things about their colors and all the things about them and what they do and all of that, you can go forth into your prayer and meditation, focus on the attributes and the things that I have given you, and ask for them to reveal a name. Right. And when you have then you'll have a name. So you'll be able to call on that particular energy specifically for you. Okay. Let's see what's in her aura. Okay. Green and gray. The color green and gray and or silver. All right. Those are all colors here in her aura. Okay. There's also something here about her really showing up when you're working or washing with herbs. I don't know if you sing with the herbs or you're layering workings or different types of workings on top of each other, but she also helps you with that. So green and silver or gray. All right, those are the colors. Okay. And let me just grab one more thing here. The message that she has for you, lastly, we got the cosmic heart here, right? And a new earth. The cosmic heart is letting you know that you need to be devoted to what it is you feel and know at the center and at the core, despite what shows up externally, despite what you can or cannot prove. All right. Not everything that is true can be proven because it is, and it doesn't have to be proven. So I think sometimes you may let the need for the proof kind of halt you in your practice, But what you do need to know is that the sensation is enough. And that sensation of the inner knowing is enough, right? So don't fall back on something because you cannot find the evidence of it, right? The sensation is enough. In fact, when you've had the feeling or the sensation and you have tapped into it, you have found out you found out that what the sensation you were feeling was absolutely true. All right? There you have it. Thank you, Iadenia. And again, meditate on all of those attributes and ask ask a name. Ask to bring forth the name. Yo, not with the crying emoji. Yes. Ooh, what is that? Is that the name? Or what is that? What does that mean? Thank you. Thank you. Oh wait, no, that's a greeting. Oh, thank you. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I was like, what's that? I appreciate you. I caught it. I caught it. Okay. Mm, yeah. Come on now. Ooh. So when you stop driving, you gotta message me so we can talk about it. Okay. Let me look here. All right. So now I have Justina. I have Justina. After Justina, I have Robin. Then I have Megan. Then I have Katrina. Then I have Asia. Then I have Marshall. And what's wild is literally this card came up, the garden, which is talking about growth and seeds, but also herbalism, which is why I was saying the songs and things as it pertains to the uh the herbs, working with herbs in particular. Okay. All right. So I'm here. I see you, boo. Is the list open? Yes, there is. Oh, I have. Wait a minute. I got one more spot available. Jacqueline, I got Jacqueline on the list. So one more spot available. All right, I see you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, let me tell you something. All y'all is so pretty. Baby, everybody that I have, I always listen. I don't know what it is. Everybody I read is pretty. Everybody. Everybody I read is melanated and pretty. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and tap in here for Justina or J Bass. Hey, J Bass. Okay, let me say my prayers. And again, just to note, we're doing spirit guide readings, right? So we're helping to identify a spirit guide that is working with you. Remember, you have many, right? What their attributes are, what they help you with, what colors are in their aura, and a message that they have for you. Okay. Here we go. Okay. J Bass, let's start here. Um this is a southern country woman who would get hot easily. She either always had the fan on or always had a fan on her. All right. This is a southern country woman. So when I see this, this gives me uh a grandmother, great grandmother, great aunt, like that type of energy, okay? But she specifically shows me her on her porch, sitting like this and fanning, okay? Okay, so let's start there. Let me listen. Already jumping over to the colors here. She's putting an emphasis on red. All right. Um, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Let's look into her attributes. If she is not southern, she was definitely in the country. Okay, so in the country somewhere. But I'm feeling that she's a southern country woman. Okay, let's get into her attributes. Yeah, the attributes of the spirit guide. And listen, let me tell you one thing about me. I can't make it up. Let's start here. Literally, the card that came out was the front porch. So I know it's true. I know it's true. Okay. She will be on the porch. Okay. A southern country woman. All right. She was someone who loved to have a good time. She loved to laugh. All right. She loved celebrations. All right. Not necessarily the party, but she loved celebrations. Okay. All right. Let me close my list. Hold on. My list is closed now. Hold on, child. The last one I got on my list was Lynn or Lene. Lene. Okay. So loves parties, love to celebrate. All right. This is also someone who right, Robin. You can't make it up if you try. She also was somebody, but she was family oriented. How do I know? Because we have the commune with others here, right? This is the literally the dinner table, right? So this was a very family oriented, a woman who loved to have a good time, but she also was somebody who was like let me see something. She also was a very clean type of person, right? Very clean and an organized type of person. She liked things to be very clean and very organized, okay? Those are her attributes. Let's see what it is that she helps you with. What does she assist you with? Hey, honey sunrise. What does she assist you with? Okay. So, Grand Rising, Danny. So, she in particularly helps you find your own power. All right. She helps you to find your own power, especially when it comes to speaking up for yourself. She definitely supports you in that. So that feeling that somebody is trying to get over on you or mistreating you and you need to defend yourself and stick up for yourself, that is definitely her energy all day long. All right? That's her energy all day long, because I feel as though you run the risk of not saying anything and holding it in, and then you explode later on because you didn't address it when it first shows up. All right. So she helps you in those ways. So specifically, we want to denote it to a chakra, your throat chakra. Now, this is the thing with the throat chakra. The throat chakra is not only about speaking up, but it's also about being heard, and it's also about hearing others. All right. So she helps you with all of your throat chakra energy, with your communication center. Okay. And also, you have a lot of intense feelings. Hey, Kaylin. Hi, hi, hi. You have a lot of intense feelings and a lot of intense emotions. You have to learn that that is a gifting of yours. All right. That's just not, it's looked at as a curse, but it's a gifting of yours. So she wants you to do meditation and practice. Do your spiritual practice to stay present and to be present. All right. So that you can start tapping in and understanding what that is, and that it is a gift, and that you can work on it, and that you can develop it, and that you can use it in that way. All right. Let's go ahead and see what colors show up here in her aura. Oh, this is very interesting to me. And I know it to be true. Red came out again. That's her energy. Red. Red, 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 red. Right? So red is very compassionate, it's loving, it's also lively. Right? It's lively. Okay. Let's get a message that she wants or she has for you specifically today. And remember, as I give y'all all of these attributes and all of this information, all you literally have to do is meditate and ask your spirit team or spirit guide to bring forth a name. And so you'll have a name. The card that comes out here is the messenger with a literal light coming from the throat chakra. Let me tell y'all something. You could think that we're making this up and playing reindeer games all you want to. But collectively, we know the truth. Collectively, we know the truth. Because one thing about the Carfax, they gonna Carfax. One thing about the Carfax, they are going to Carfax. All right? So we have the messenger here. So the message is to focus on your throat chakra. Understand that is a gift, and you have to bring that into harmony, into balance. You have the ability to say something and uplift somebody, but you also have the ability to tear somebody up and down. And so it is about how you use your gift, how you use your ability, but it starts with the healing of it in the first place. Lightwalker, thank you for all those roses. I was just in the midst of channeling, so I couldn't say it. So thank you. And thank everyone for their gift. Thank you, Kaylin, for those roses. Okay. Got it. So that's your message and your mission. All things throat chakra. Okay? All things throat. All things throat chakra. I've been told that recently. Thank you. I look forward to sitting down in community to figure out who is with me. Got you. Mm-hmm. This a good old Southern. This is a good old Southern woman. She was on the porch, honey. That's how I knew she was from the country in the South, because she was on the porch. Okay. Got you. All right. I interrupt this program also to remind y'all that there's an ebook that I have released that you can get. That is on the art. Is the list still open? No, it's actually closed. The last person on the list was Honey Sunrise. She's the last one that made it in through the gates. She made it through the gates. Okay, but I have to come back on tomorrow for reading. So hopefully there'll be spirit guide readings. I actually think that they're gonna actually be past life readings, because the spirit told me that on Sunday. So y'all be present for that. So there is an ebook that I have. It is in the link that's in the bio. You could click the link on the clock app. You could click the link in the on the YT on the YouTube, okay? And you will be able to get that ebook. It's on the art of breathing, 21 breath techniques for wellness. In that, we also have herbs that support lung health, as well as foods that support lung health. We have a history of breath work. We also have how breath work affects the brain, the body, and the spirit. All right. So you want to go ahead and get that. And it's $11.11. It's $11.11. Okay. Get that. All right. Let's continue. We got Robin. Robin, are you here, Robin? Oh. Okay, Robin. I got you, Robin. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and say my prayer, Robin, and we'll begin. Robin, before I begin, are you a little pessimistic? Are you the type of person that, your mind really dives and explores the worst possible outcomes of every given situation? I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in on Robin. Hey, Robin, you said all the time? Okay. Because, see, I was trying to get to the spirit guide, and they said, before we get over there, before we get over there, I'm just leave it up on the screen on YTC. I'll just look at the cover for the breath techniques. Okay. Before we get over there, the spirit was like, we got to talk about this pessimistic mindset that she has that works against her daily, Robin. Let me tell you something, Robin. So the way energy works, right? Energy goes where attention flows, or energy flows where attention goes, right? And so when you hyperfixate on how things could go really wrong and how something can be waiting around the corner, your mind, your body, and your spirit is focused on the worst outcome. And that is a manifesting method. So you run the risk of manifesting the thing that you are worried about, and also negative aspects, period, at the least. Negative experiences at the least. So I want you to work in real time to turn that pessimistic mindset around by practicing mindfulness practices, mindfulness techniques, okay, to help you stay present. And mindfulness techniques are so easy. You literally can be sitting right here and saying, I am currently watching Darcell on TikTok. He is wearing white. I'm wearing blue or black or gray. I'm sitting down looking at this at 11:42 Central Standard Time. Okay? But look up mindfulness techniques, because you start to wander into the infinite possibilities and you haven't mastered being able to pray for the best. Okay? So I needed to address that. The next thing is, this particular spirit guide that comes forth here was a traveler. All right? This person liked to travel. Travel. Oh! There's a lot going on in my mind and I'm really confused right now. I grew up Christian. Okay. I would definitely suggest that you book a spiritual coaching session with me so we could talk and unpack that. Okay. And that way it's a lot easier for you to ask questions about certain things, because I was raised Christian too. Missionary Baptists, red carpet, red pews. So we could sit down and we could talk, okay? And I could give you some advice as to how to start and how to transition, okay? So any of my people who are working on their deconstructing from your religion, and especially particularly Christianity, I am someone that can assist you with that. Let's look at these attributes. But this person was a traveler. All right. And this person who is your spirit guide. Oh, good God. Oh, Lord. Lord. Yes, this person was a traveler, honey. They were a risk taker. They would try new things. They were adventurous. All right, or rather they are, because they possess this same energy. They're adventurous. Okay. Listen, they were not afraid to have certain conversations, but they overall had this overall energy of taking risk. They live to take risks. They like, listen, we're gonna do it. We're gonna just go in there and see what's happening. It gives me very much energy of, you know how like some actors tell stories of how they just moved over to New York with just 35 cents in their pocket. And you'd be like, what kind of... And you're thinking to yourself, not me, girl. You're thinking to yourself, not me, girl. Not me. Impossible, not me. Right? But this is that energy. This is the risk-taking energy, because guess what they believe? It's just like cats. Cats fall and they know that they're going to land on their feet. Okay? So that's why they're going to unlatch. They're not going to be like, I'm finna keep holding on to this fool. No, I'm finna unlatch because I'm going to end up on my feet. Okay? But it is with this type of energy, this energy is something that you need. This energy is something that you need. Not the mind blown, Robin. This is something that you need because God is calling you to expand. However, as you mentioned, the Christianity trying to evolve. There are things that you want to explore, things that you want to step into. Hey, Tiffany, that you want to step into, that you want to explore, that you are unable to. At least you think you are. And that's why they wanted me to talk about that pessimism, right? Because you will be good and fine with things being the same old way if you could. You don't like surprises. You don't like shifts. You don't like changes, right? But the very same thing that you don't like is the very same thing you need for your elevation and your growth, okay? Got you. Because the thing is, there are other ways of living, right? There's new information that's out there. And this particular spirit guy here is wanting to help you with that. Okay? And part of the message they have for you is you need to be more committed to yourself than you are the perspectives of others. Okay? Let's look at what's the colors or the energies that's associated with them or in their auras, or with this person in this person's aura. That used to be me, but who is this? TK says that used to be me, but it doesn't always pay to play it safe. Gotta take some risks. Yes, you do. What's in there? I'm telling y'all got all these fiery energies that's coming up here. Red is also a color associated with it. What's going on with all these fiery energies? Oh, red and also green, but like a sort of more neon green. Okay, red and this bright sort of neon green. Okay, red because it's fire and it's passionate. The neon green energy for me has to do with anxiety and kind of like anxiousness. But we don't care, girl. This energy is trying to help you. This spirit guide is trying to help you beat that anxiety, right? And take risks. So with these attributes, I want you to meditate on it. When you go on your prayer meditation and ask God, your ancestors or your spirit team to bring forth a name for this energy. So whenever it comes a time for you to take a risk and for you to feel brave, you can call forth on this spirit guide to assist you with that. Let's get a message here. They said they want me to shuffle another way. Hold on. Yep. So we got the blue flame, which shows up here. When the blue flame shows up here, this blue flame is about awakening and activation, right? And so the time has come, Robin, for you to get to the next level. The time has come. And, the thing is, you can't shake the sensation. You can't shake the feeling. When it comes to your spirituality and your spiritual practices, you can't shake the feeling. And I think that you've been having a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of way of going about things. But it's time for us. What did remember our mamas and grandmothers would say, you either in or you out. You're not finna be wasting up all my good air, letting out all of my good air. And so there's I done cut my light off. Hold on. I done cut my light off, y'all. Okay, we back. Ooh, child. Straddling the fence. You know, in the church, we would call it lukewarm. We can't be lukewarm with this. All right. But you got to trust that your spirit team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, God is looking out for you and your highest good. Okay. You got to trust that because it's true. Okay. Got it. Go and if you go to the link in my bio, book that coaching session. So me and you can sit and we can talk and I can help you through these things. Wait, oh no, I need to take my Cash App off the screen. Wait, no. I thought it was down. No. Please let everybody have sent. Okay, thank goodness. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Who do I have next? After Robin, I have Megan. Hi, Megan. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Megan. I got Megan. Then I got Katrina, Asia, Marshall, Jacqueline, and Lene. Or Honey Sunrise. I don't see it on the screen. It was on the screen on my YouTube. All right. Also on the screen for my YouTube. Y'all see this? Y'all better go ahead and get this good old book here. Get this ebook. Okay. All right, we're back. And so also because I'm streaming to YT, if you want to play your reading back, go over to my YouTube, darcellandre. Yeah, I'm live on there right now, so you can replay it, Robin. Everyone can replay their reading, so I'm live on my YouTube right now. Okay. I try to do the right things. Hey, Melinda. All right. Megan. Here we go, Megan. I'm assuming you're here, Megan. You do the right things. That's it. Megan, let me know if you're here on YT. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Baby, let me tell you something. These little pieces of charcoal produce heat. Oh, Lord. Heat. Uh-oh, I don't see Megan. I don't know if she is delayed or if she stepped away. Oh, I see you, Megan. It's just a little delayed on my end. Maybe lag, but present. Okay, Megan. Gotcha. Here we go. I'm not sure if I should book a personal reading or a spiritual coaching session. If you have more so questions, like you're like, what I would ask what the intention is. Do the guys reveal if you know them or not? They can. Also by the attributes. So if you're, but Anae, if you're in a space of where you're trying to be like, I don't know what's going on, like, or rather, I'm trying to learn about spirituality or expand my spiritual knowledge or my approaches. I don't know what spiritual practices to do. and stuff, then you want to book a coaching session. You know, if you're like, I'm kind of fresh with some of this stuff here. I have just questions about how to do this spiritual thing. Then I would say that. Okay. Here I go. Here. Okay, Megan. All right, Megan. Let me go ahead and say my prayer. Generally confused but confident. Yeah, I will say book a coaching session so we can help you with that. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Megan. Before I even tap into or pull the cards here, they kept showing me land, right? And working of the fields, right? Working fields or working land. Okay? Working with land, but this is more like for like crops. All right? Crops or like plants, but working with the like tending to the soil. Okay? Tending to the soil. So this particular spirit guide definitely comes to speak to herbalism, to speak to learning about herbs, but also indigenous practices. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's pull some information on what their attributes are. Okay. Listen, I know it's true. This particular spirit guide worked with the land, was in herbalism and also natural healing. Okay, I know it's true. And I know this person's indigenous because the ancestor card, Mama Lily, comes forth. And Mama Lily specifically is the ancestor of healing. And Mama Lily is actually my great grandmother, right? Who was a Black and indigenous woman who worked the land and raised her children off of the things that she grew on the land and made medicines and tinctures and everything of that nature. Okay. Why do you have an owl as your picture, Megan? Why an owl? What made you put an owl? You said they're neat. So you did it because owls are like cool to you. I just want to make sure that's what you're saying. They interrogate the night. I also would like to say that you probably did that. It's cool to you in that way, but also, yes, for sure. Yeah, but also this has to do with this indigenous energy that I'm talking about. Okay? What do the owls represent in indigenous culture? Okay? I want you to look into that. But this spirit guide is definitely leading you towards herbalism, supporting you in herbalism and natural healing, even of ailments that you may have or may run into your lineage. We got the medicine bottles here, which lets me know that they are really wanting you to lean into your herbalism. Okay? Now, they're also here, yeah, because I feel like that you're supposed to like make like spiritual baths, so you have a gift associated to working with herbs. All right. And so you need to lean into that, because this is literally all that this spirit guide is for. And also, if you struggle with focus and or if you struggle with anxiety, this spirit guide is leading you to explore herbs and natural medicines to help you with that. All right. But this spirit guide is a naturalist through and through and through and through and through. Period. Okay. Period. Okay. Let's see this. Let's see what colors that we have showing up here in their aura. Death in some Native American perspective, but also owls and white owls in particular. Yeah, I would look further into that because um, and many times they're also a messenger, and they bring about warnings, but it's not necessarily have to be like they're a bad omen, but they're here to give you warnings of what is to come so that you can make adjustments for that. Okay, let's see here. What is in the energy? What's the aura of this particular spirit guide for you? What is the why is it the same energies? So for this one, we also have red, all right, but we also have green. Okay, red and green. Red and green are the colors here um in this particular spirit guide's aura. Okay, good old red and green. Red, 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 red and green. Red, 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 red and green. Okay, so when you are doing your meditation, focus on what has come up here. Focus on the energies that have come up here so you could ask for a name and bring that name forward. Let me also get you a message from them. So the message from this particular spirit guide here is forge, don't follow. All right. This is literally talking about how you are a leader and how the path that you are needing to follow It's a bright red, and the green is not, it's not dark green, but it's not a bright shade of green. It's like a forest green. Yeah, it's specifically a forest green, a bright red and forest green. Okay, and you can also look up the energy of those colors and what those colors represent. But force don't follow. This spirit guide is like, listen, you have a unique path, and sometimes we can be stalled because we're looking for examples of it being done. And sometimes you ain't got no examples, child. You are the example. You. What's the example? Me. I am the example. It's me. Okay? So be okay with forging a new path. Be okay with that because you are a trailblazer, not a copycat. Okay? A leader. You are a leader. Okay, Megan? Thank you, Megan. All right, I have Katrina, then I have Asia, Jacqueline, and then Honey Sunrise. Thank y'all for y'all's patience. I love you lots for all of your wonderful patience. I love y'all. Y'all know I love you down for all your patience. Katrina, are you on here, Katrina? I got you. Let me make a note for myself because I have to email you. Annette, no, not today, boo. My list is closed. Anytime I do these, I always do like a max of 10 people and then I'm done. I wish I had the strength like some of those people and they sit there and do readings. I don't have that strength. That's not my specialty. Christianity video, as you said, it really helped so much. It did. Good. Got you. All right, Katrina. Here we go. Let's tap in. Hmm. Okay, Katrina. This is this spirit guide here is a woman, a black woman, who was an excellent nurturing mother, but she had a lot of hair. A lot of hair. Okay. And how they show me over her shoulder and she's looking down at her baby. But she has a lot of hair, right? And she has like more of the, she's like a brown skin complexion, but brown like almost like, she, hold on. She reminds me of like Jill Scott almost. Like that type of essence about her. Okay? but she has a lot of hair. And I can't get past all of this hair that she has, okay? And so let's get some information on some more of her attributes. Now, why did Aunt Effie come out? With this big hair confirmation. So let's get into these attributes. So we have Aunt Effie who shows up here for this, right? And with this Aunt Effie energy. Now, Aunt Effie, you know, she was a straight shooter. Okay, what they say, she shoot from the hip. She wasn't gonna take the gun out and then shoot you straight. No, she shoot from the hip. Straight shooter. Okay, she was not someone to be around the bush. Very upfront, very direct, but also next to that energy of hers, she was a nurturer. Okay, and so this particular spirit guide was a woman who was very, like, she didn't play, but she didn't play about her children. Okay, yeah, but you know, the spirit guide don't have to be an ancestor. And guess what? This may be the reason as to why you are the way you are. Okay, I mean, not the mother, but this woman is that. This spirit guide is that. Okay, very direct. Yeah, she's definitely not meek and mild, you know, but you may be the standout from the way that the women are normally in your family, because this particular spirit guide is present for you and helping you to curve that experience. Okay. She also is someone who is very committed to helping you have your own mind, you know, because this was definitely her. You was not going to change my mind. Okay. Very headstrong. You was gonna change my mind. There's a lot of stuff you could probably, but you can't change my mind. All right, very headstrong, and also not interested in caring about what other people thought about them. Okay, not interested in that at all. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep smelling like plastic burning. Oh, okay, I figured out what it was. Okay, anyways, yeah, very much so like that. All right. And she knew how to stay committed, very loyal, right? But was committed to herself. She did not break commitments with herself. And I think this is part of why she's showing up into your life, because I think with your taking care of everybody energy, you tend to be more committed to others than you are to yourself. And so she's showing up in that way. She's showing up to be like, nah, sister girl, none of that. Let's see. Yes. And so color showing up in here is blue and black. Blue and black. Okay. Blue is definitely for loyalty. All right. Blue is also for trust and flow. But also we have black right here. And this black specifically is showing up as protection. But what was gagging me is how your K on here is blue. That's very interesting to me. That your profile picture on here is blue. In fact, it is the same shade of blue as this. Okay? So black and blue. So when you go into meditation, focus on that energy. Focus on these, attributes here. So you can bring forth a name for your spirit guide. Okay? I've already had people message me saying that they did and they got the name. Let's get the message here for you. Hold up. Not the message comes boundaries and codependency. Literally, this card is about boundary and codependency. Right? And so her particular message is to you, stop letting them folks run you crazy. Stop letting them folks run you any kind of way. All right? There are other ways for people to get help, and those people also need to employ that on their own. Because what's going to happen, Katrina, is that you're going to run your own self into the ground. You're going to run your own self into the ground, Katrina. So this particular spirit guide is helping you to use your voice for you to be more considerate of yourself than you are of everybody else, because you have been doing the taking care of everybody and being committed to everybody. This spirit guide is like, girl, it's time to flip the switch, or flip the script, rather. Okay? All right, Katrina. Thank you. I got Asia next. Asia, are you here, Asia? Give me 1 second. Thank you, Katrina. Look out for an email from me, please. Okay. I got you. Thank you for your patience. Whew. After Asia had Marshall, Jacqueline, and then Honey Sunrise. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and tap in. That's interesting. Okay, let's get some attributes here. All right. So, okay, Agent, here we go. So, this particular spirit guide was someone who was very, very, very creative. Okay? Very creative. All right. This person was an artist of some kind, but embodied creative energy. Okay. And also they were somebody who that's interesting. Hold on, let me listen. Okay. So they were creative, they were artists, but they were an artist, but they let the words of other people stop them from fully pursuing their dreams. They let what the opinions that other people had, in particular people older than them, what they would say. And so because they let what they would say penetrate them, they didn't live up to their fullest potential. All right. And so this particular spirit guy here is helping you not end up like them, where fear of the responses that we could get from other people for whatever it is that we want to do, whatever decision we want to make, whatever type of life that we want to live, and wondering what this person may say about, or someone in your family may say about, or someone close to you, what opinion they would have for it, and or believing that you need some type of support from certain people in order for you to do what it is that you want to do. This particular spirit guide helps you to go and do the things you need to do regardless. Okay? Regardless of what a mother may say or may not say. Kaylin says confirmation. Confirmation, yes. Okay? And guess what? The scissors are here too in the attributes. So if it is that you may need to cut ties with a particular person, or move forward, or you know, be like, okay, well, we're gonna have to put a pause on this particular relationship because it is something that is weighing me down, then you may have to do that. But what cannot happen? What cannot happen is you not live your truth and expressing your truth. Okay, that right there Is we cannot have that as even a potential possibility. Okay. So let's look here at what's in their aura. Okay, and then we'll pull a message for you from this particular spirit guide. So with them, we have the colors red and gold. Red and gold. Okay. What's interesting is that red, of course, as we've said before, is passion, it's drive, right? It's action, right? But gold is also as a color that, especially when it relates to like energy and aura, gold is of course abundance, but gold can also be transformation as well. Okay, so red and gold, and look up the spiritual meanings of those colors, and also see which one resonates best with you for those colors. But I'm getting red and gold. Okay. Um, yeah, absolutely. Let's get a message here from this particular spirit guide for you. The card is literally, let me focus it. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, and creative accountability. Okay, I'm done. Log me out. Rip me out the plastic. No, seal me back up. I'm ready to go back to the factory. Seal me back up because I'm ready to go back to the factory. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Not this person was an artist, and this is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Okay, when you have readings and things done, these types of confirmations are supposed to happen like this. Okay, these are two different decks of cards. This here, Chef Vincent, who's the ancestor of creativity. This here is from a whole different oracle deck. Okay. Anyways, so what this is to say, take accountability for your life. You are the artist of your life. You get to paint the picture for your life. You get to do that. You are the creator. You and the spirit create your life experience together. How to get a reading? My list is closed right now, but I should be back on tomorrow, and it'll be open then. Okay. Make sure to cut on the bell notification so you know when I go live. If you go to my page, you could click notify me. So take accountability. You can take accountability. I know that you are used to not thinking that you are in control. Well, you are, and you can do your life. You can do you in a way that makes you feel the most comfortable. All right. So meditate on all of this here so you can get a name. All right. Meditate and ask for a name, and a name will come forth. That way, when it's time for you to be creative and figure out solutions, you can call upon your spirit guide, and you'll have a name with an energy. Okay. Got it. You're welcome. Okay, now I got Marshall, then I have Jacqueline, then I have Honey Sunrise. I got Marshall. Marshall, are you here, Marshall? TAC, what's the AC? Da, 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 da. You're here, Serene. Okay, I got you, Serene. Here we go. Okay. Let's start here. This particular spirit guide for you it's a man, and this man was either a mechanic or an electrician. I feel like I'm feeling more mechanic because but then I see sparks, right? But that's also can happen if you're working on like engines and things like that. But yes, electrician slash mechanic slash might be electrician. I can't decipher the two. Okay. But this definitely was a man that did that type of work. Okay. Let's get some more information on his attributes. This does make me feel though that he is in your lineage though. Okay, that this man is an ancestor here. Yeah, he either worked on cars, like his mechanic, or he would fix like the electrical stuff. Like, but he knew how to do that type of stuff, and he was really good with that. Get some information on the attributes of this spirit guide. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so so here we go. Here's some more attributes of this person. This person was definitely not a follower. Definitely not a follower. Warned against following people, kind of did his own thing. Okay. He was very creative though. Like he could put things together. He knew how to put the things together. Okay. But yeah, he was his own person. He was not following nobody. He was sticking to himself. And he knew what he wanted to do, his own space, and that's just what he's gonna do. And he's not gonna not do that. Okay. This person, Sounds like my dad. He lived off the grid and could build anything. Well, there we have it. There we have it. This is absolutely who this is. That explains it. That explains this. I'm not following anybody. I stick to myself. That explains that whole way of living. She said, "Yep, that's my dad." Uh-huh. Okay, got you. Yeah, and he was a very satisfied type of person. Like what he had, he was good with what he had. He wasn't trying to be something that he wasn't. You know, he wasn't trying to compare and be all these things. He was good with what he had. Oh, my list is closed, boo. But if you follow me and you cut on that notification, then it'll let you know when I get on again. Okay, so very good with what he had, right? And very much this proverb that comes forth is the bread that you have is worth more than the fish that you don't, right? So good with what it was that he had. All right. And so this is definitely your dad. All right. So your dad, you said he passed on New Year's Eve. Got you. Well, he is definitely a spirit guide for you. So when our ancestors pass or they transition, there's a lot of decisions that they can make, right? They can decide to go on other lives, other existences and things like that, or they can decide to stay and be of assistance for their lineage, in particular for you. Okay, and help you. Let's see here. What do we have in his aura? What do we have in his aura here? Okay. Yes, we have blue showing up in his aura. In particular, blue for flow, representing flow. All right. He also comes with a lot of water energy. I don't know. You probably wouldn't know his chart. I know you probably wouldn't know his chart, but I'm wondering if he had Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in his chart in major placements. She may not know. Okay, but definitely flow. Definitely an energy of let's just stay in your own flow, following your own current in your own individualized river. All right. And so that's what his energy is. Now, let's get a message for you from him. Yeah. When was his birthday? What message for? When I tell you, he got to have water in his chart. If he don't have no, he got to have heavy water placements. He has to, because what has come up here again, yeah, well, that's September, so his sun signs in Libra. But I'm telling ya, he gotta have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I'm feeling more Scorpio. So if you ever can stumble across a birth certificate, honey, and you can find his birth time, go into a natal chart calculator and look it up and see. But this is a person who's definitely about marching to the beat of their own drum, and he wants you to do the same thing. Hey, Jay. Hey. He wants you to do the same thing. Don't worry about what other people are doing or how they do it. You do stuff how you do it. And guess what? The people that's supposed to understand it and get with you, they gonna understand it and get with you. The people that don't understand it, they not gonna get it. And guess what? That's okay. That is okay. All right? That's okay. But we have literally well and orca elders. Like this is the card that came out. And this is talking about your own unique song. And that's why I said it's too much water energy that's coming out back to back. Okay? So you need to tap into doing things your unique way and not think that you're wrong or that you need to conform. Because as soon as you start trying to conform to doing the stuff the other people's ways, that's when all hell is going to break loose. Okay, but the moment that you decide to stick to your own calling, doing the things that you feel most comfortable with and leaning in those directions, you're going to be good. And that's what he wants you to know. All right. And also to don't be afraid to get help. I think that was a downfall for him, that he doesn't want you to carry on. Don't be afraid to ask people for help and ask folks for assistance, right? You don't have to do everything alone. So I hope you have a space. If you have a space for your dad, an ancestor altar or something of that nature, then make sure you tend to that, because he's definitely an active spirit guide for you. Okay? Thank you, Serene. I got Jacqueline, then I got Lene / Honey Sunrise. Jacqueline, I know you've been holding on a long time. You have your ashes with, okay, good. Good. Put a glass of water next to it and change it out frequently. Jacqueline, I know you've been holding on a long time, Jacqueline, and you haven't got tired yet, and I appreciate you. Jacqueline has been holding on a long time, and she hasn't gotten tired yet. And I appreciate her and Honey Sunrise for holding on. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Marshall. Let me say my prayer, Jacqueline. Will be good. Okay, Jacqueline. So the spirit is showing me this man who was very quiet. Okay. Very quiet. And they showed me him sitting in a chair and just observing and watching. Okay. So this was a very any spots left? No, I only have they're full. I only have two more people. I have one person right now, one other person. But I'll be back on tomorrow. Okay, Jacqueline, this man was very very kind of to get pulled together. very observative, all right, and didn't say much. But it gives me the energy that when he did say something, people would listen. But he was very observative, okay? And so this also gives me the sense that this is an ancestor as well, all right? So this would be a man that was a thinker, all right, who was very like reflective. Was not someone that needed to be seen. But you know, he wasn't like one of those loud types of people. Okay. And so let's get some more information on his attributes. Let me tell you why again. Every time. I would definitely before I say that, let me say this. Every time, let me tell you something. Every time you think it's a trick bag in the mist, the spirit come to tell the truth. We got Papa Peace who comes out here. Papa Peace is literally the ancestor of mindfulness, stillness, okay? Literally, stillness, focus, observation, not moving, not being hasty to decisions, still and observing, okay? The other card that comes out here to describe the nature is a proverb that says, we are what our thinking makes us. Reflective. This is the same energy, right? So this is this person. This person was very much intellectual, very thoughtful, very observant, and to themselves. All right. So I would definitely ask about grandfathers or great uncles, things of that nature, or men in your family who was like this, to themselves centered. Okay. Because he's definitely showing up here as a guide for you. Now, yeah. And also he's clean too. He's a clean person. Okay. Clean. And so as it pertains to you, what he helps you with is thoughtfulness, being mindful, being present. All right. Thinking before you do. Right. Not making hasty decisions, but really to sit back, get your mind focused and get your mind right, and then move forward. So anytime situations have arose up and you feel a need to be quiet, or you feel a need to just sit and watch and listen, that is definitely his energy. Okay. Let's get some colors showing up here within the aura. You can feel that, yeah. Ooh. Okay. So we have a light blue that shows up here, as well as an orange that shows up here. Okay. Orange and light blue. Okay. Orange and light blue. Orange has to do, of course, when we have that color in the aura, that in particular has to do this is very interesting to me. Hold on one second. Okay. Orange has to do with, of course, warm. Okay. It also represents creativity as well. But this is the energy. This gives me a very warm, a very comforting energy about him. All right. And then, of course, we have this light blue, right? Where it doesn't really feel like really harsh or intense, type of energy. It's very light and airy. So we got the colors here. So you know that when you go into your meditation to pull forth a name, or you can even ask your family, focus on these colors and on these energies, right? And what those colors represent. And I'm confident that you'll be able to figure out who this is. But this does feel like an ancestor. Okay, so this is the message for you. The message for you, Jacqueline, is this. You have Earth School here. Okay, Earth School. And when Earth School presents itself, this is talking about the importance of lessons and studying and observing. Okay, and that you are in the midst of life lessons here. And your job, Jacqueline, is not to succumb to the life lessons, or the stressful moments, but to pull the lesson out of the stressful moments. Okay. What am I being taught here? What is the focus here? What is the spirit trying to reveal to me through this? Okay. What is the spirit trying to reveal to me through this? Okay. Also, the another message that he has for you is to trust the timing. Trust the timing. Trust the timing of life. Trust the wave you came in on. All right. At no point in time is time running out for you. And that's why you have to embrace stillness. And that's what he helps you with. All right. So he wants you to trust the wave you came in on. Don't think that you're missing opportunities and running out, because you're not. I struggle with that real bad. So go into meditation, focus on these attributes so you can pull forth a name here and an energy. Okay. That way you know what energy to call for when you are having these struggles. Okay. All right, Jacqueline. Thank you. Then I got Honey Sunrise. I got Honey Sunrise. Braxton, get somebody else to do it. Okay. I don't even know why you sending a request. Get somebody else to do this. Okay. Let's look. Hey, honey, sunrise. Braxton stays trying to. That's my brother, y'all. He stayed trying to terrorize me and get on this live. It's never going to happen. He stays terrorizing me. No, no, no. A little dark in the light, and that's the problem. That's a problem. That's the problem right now. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Okay, honey, sunrise. Let's look at this. Let me go ahead and say my prayer, honey, sunrise. Ooh. And we will get started. Okay, honey, sunrise. Let's look at this. There is a really jazzy woman. All right. She kind of showed me her looking over her shoulder like this. Very well dressed. Love to look great. Love to wear nice clothes. All right. Very beautiful. Okay. Very, very, very beautiful. Yep. The one who came to church with me. Who came to church with you? What do you mean? When I tell you this woman is beautiful, honey, and she likes to keep it together, beautiful hair, it's not going to happen. All right. And so, very beautiful. She sent me and she told me to stop all that crying in church. Okay. So this is her. You was talking about this the other day. I am screaming. I am screaming. Yes, very beautiful. Okay, and the colors that I'm seeing with her is green. Like she's in like a light green or some type of green shade. Okay, very, very beautiful woman. All right, so we have her here. Let's look at these attributes. That is funny. Not sent me to church and told me to stop all that crying. I remember you said that you was like, why would they send me there knowing that I'm not a Christian? I remember that. Okay. All right. So this particular energy, this particular spirit guide here, or yeah, it's spirit guide, was someone who, you know, is very much like get your mind right. Very much somebody who was about being strong-willed. All right. Someone who was very stern when it came to not changing their mind, but keeping yourself well in the mind, right? And keeping yourself on track. All right. And definitely somebody that wouldn't let foolishness go on for a long time. As soon as foolishness appeared and showed its face, we was gonna nip it in the bud. We was not finna sit up here and let the foolishness carry on too long. Just not gonna do that. All right. Also, a person who, in that same vein of being strong-willed, this energy also is not for following people, right? You can have your own unique connection to the spirit. You can have your own unique path, your own unique way, and nobody else has to get it but you. But also, that being said, part of the reason why she wanted you to go to church and have that experience was because you got to know that the messages, literally the mailbox came out here about new information. The messages can come through many different ways. Okay? The message can come in many different ways. Okay? And so you have to know it. You got to know it. Okay? Let me listen. She also speaks to how you tend to betray yourself trying to follow the path of others because you don't have confidence in your own path, in your own direction. And so you're prone to be going with the crew, you know, because you're like, ooh, child, all of us can't be wrong. All of us can't be wrong. Not everybody. You understand? Not everybody can be wrong. Okay. And so she really comes for you to have your own will and to be well within your mind. All right. Let's look at some more aura and energy attributes. As I thought, green comes up. Green and purple comes up for her. All right. So green definitely represents abundance and feeling abundant and having an energy of abundance. But purple also has to do with royalty, but also the feminine. Okay. The feminine energy, which is where our creativity and our intuition comes from. Right. So her overall energy is to help you feel sure about following your own intuition and being able to create your own spiritual connection and life expression. Okay. Let's see what message she has for you. Yes. So her message for you is, you got the cosmic heart here. And it's going to sound cringy, but it's definitely giving follow your heart energy. All right. But be in devotion to the things that you love to do, and understand that that is okay. It's okay to be devoted to what you love to do. Stop thinking that there is a correct way to do you. No, whatever way you do you, that is the correct way, point blank, period. And guess what? She also comes to tell you that there is not such a thing as a wrong step. Okay? There is not such a thing as a wrong step. Every breath, every step I take, no, every breath I take, every move you make. Ain't that song? There is not that. All paths, wherever you go, it's going to lead you exactly where you need to be. All right? But it's wherever path you go, right? And that path is by following your intuition, your inner authority. Yeah, but you see how that right there, if we have that fear of making mistakes and messing up, that makes us more willing to rely on somebody else. You know, that gives very much, get somebody else to do it. And quickly. You understand? Okay. And stay feeling stuck. Absolutely. Absolutely. So she comes to shake all of that up for you. So now you know that was her that got you to go to the church. Just the same energy here. So what I want you to do, take all these attributes, everything that was said today, and go into your prayer and your meditation so you can pull this name forward. Okay? Okay, honey sunrise. Thank you. All right, y'all. Hey, Tracy. We have come to the end of the road. I sure hope that you went over there to the link in my bio to get the Art of Breathing 21 Breath Techniques for Wellness for $11.11. I sure hope you went over there and did that and support a Black business. You know what? At this point, if y'all don't have this, everybody here is racist. And I'm bisexual, so everybody here is also homophobic. And I mean it. And if y'all want to go down that route, if y'all want to go down that route, I will take it there. Okay. You can get it. It's available in my bio. I love your laugh. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go because I got stuff I got to do. I have stuff I got to do. Okay. I will talk to you all later. Peace, everybody. Love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. And I guess what? I'm not leaving the live on today because I left the live on yesterday. Okay? Yesterday, I left the live on. But y'all not going to get me caught up leaving the live on today. No, sorry, Bob. I'm not leaving the live on. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace, everybody.